Good day everyone. In today's class, I'm going to provide solution to this given problem. So when you look at these questions, it's very simple actually. But the only thing you need to do here is to know how to simplify the right hand side. Okay, and we call that when you have square root of x, this can be written as x to the power of 1 over 2. That's just it. Okay, and now let me now apply that here in the given question, where you have x equals square root of x raised to the power of root x. Okay, so this is x equals, this root x here can be written as x to the power of 1 over 2, okay, in brackets, then root x. Okay, and one of the laws of indices, that when you have x to the power of m in brackets n, this can be written as x to the power of mn. So by implication, this is going to be x equals x, then root x over 2. Okay, now the next thing to do now is, looking at this question now, the unknown variable here is x, and you have that x both sides of the equation. Okay, in fact, we even have it at the power of the right hand side. Okay, so what we need to do here is to introduce natural log to both sides, I mean ln. So when you introduce that, we have ln x equals ln x raised to the power of what? Root x divided by 2. Okay, and don't forget, from one of the rules of ln, of natural log, the rule is that when you have ln x raised to the power of a, okay, this can be written as a ln x. Okay, now you now have ln x equals, what you have here, we could write it as square root of x over 2 then ln x. All right, so when you check both sides of the equation, you can see we have ln x here, but it is wrong for you to cancel both sides, to cancel ln x in both sides. That's very wrong. So you can't do that, except that ln you have there is a constant term. Okay, it's or a coefficient of the unknown variable, but because x is what you are looking for, you cannot do that. So what we're going to do now is to equate the equation to be 0. So we could have ln x minus root x over 2, then ln x equals 0. All right, then from here we can now factorize ln x. So by the time we factorize that, we're gonna have 1 minus, be left with 1 minus root x, then over 2, then you have ln x here equals 0. And don't forget, I told you before that for product of two numbers to be 0, or product of two factors to be 0, so one of the factor must be 0. Okay, so which implies that 1 minus root x over 2 equals 0, or you have ln x equals 0. Okay, so for this one, I think, let me start with this. For us to get x here now, so all you just need to do is to introduce exponential to both sides. Okay, so exponential ln x will give us what? X. So which implies that this is going to give us x equals e to the power of 0 is what? Is 1. Don't forget, any number raised to the power of 0 is 1, except 0 raised to the power of 0. All right, so we've gotten one of the values for x to be x equals 1. So let's consider the second factor here, which is 1 minus root x equals 2. This could be, we could write this as square root of x over 2 equals 1. Then you multiplied both sides by 2, so we'll be left with root x equals 2. Then for us to get x now, we take square root of both sides, so and we're gonna have x equals 4. So the two values for x now are 1 and what? And 4. Okay, but before we conclude, let's just check that. Let's make the substitution in the given question. So when you put x to be 1 here, okay, square root of 1 raised to the power of square root of 1, this is going to give us 1 raised to the power of 1, which is 1. Okay, I think that is correct for that. Then when x is 4, we're going to have this is 2 raised to the power of 2, and this will give us what? 4 as well. So which implies that 1 and 4 are the solution to the given problem. Okay, so don't forget to drop your comments, subscribe and share. Thank you.